Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the beginning of October. It's good for any placement of Sagittarius in your natal chart. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. If this doesn't hit it for you, Sag, try watching readings on my channel. For any of your other placements, any other part of your chart, you could find your messages there, or in addition to this message about different parts of your life. If you'd like to book a private reading with me for a one-on-one, the link to my website's down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for you. I read for you here every other week. But I have another channel called Soma Chandra Libra. I read exclusively for Libra and Sagittarius on my other channel, Soma Chandra Libra. And I do very in-depth love messages there for you. You can apply this message to any part of your life. So subscribe to both of my channels and hit the bell on both channels so you know when I read for you. All right, Sag, let's begin. I feel like the beginning of October, and I think maybe you'll feel this way all through October. I feel like things are changing for you because I have the Wheel of Fortune. Almost anything can happen now. Your fate and your destiny are very much on your mind, and they are a catalyst for everything. Timing, understanding that there's a lot that might be out of your control right now versus what's in your control will be a focus for you. You're going to have to go with the flow quite a bit. And I feel like moving into this month is about finally knowing what you want, but then also having to go through the stress of figuring out how to get there. For sure. Lots of different things are happening. I also see evidence that new love could be coming into your life. If it's not romantic love, it might be a seventh house kind of relationship, which is simply a significant partnership for you or someone close to you. Seventh house is the house ruled by Libra. This house is about romantic partners, family members, or even business partnerships that are very significant. So keep an open mind about that. Lots of change coming for you. They wanted me to use one of my astrology oracle decks. All in the Family came out. The Immune Coeli. A change is occurring in your home or family. This transition is divinely guided. So there is changes happening in your immediate family or extended family. Spirit wants you to know that it is being divinely guided. Spirit is watching it. And I do think because the wheel is here, it will have a significant impact on the direction your life goes. Also, the second house is in focus for you. This is fantastic. Breadwinner, your ability to grow your finances through earned income is receiving a special blessing right now. I'm like, well, that's going to make them happy. Now is a lucky time for you in business and finance. Focus on your second house right now. That's about assets, earning potential, but also your feelings of self-worth. Think about what you're worth, what you're being paid, what's most important to you in life, what you truly place value on, but you will have a specific blessing surrounding the ability to earn and receive income and grow your finances. Spirit might be, I would check your own personal chart. I would actually say check your Hindu chart, your Vedic chart in regards to like personally whether or not it's a good time for you to buy, sell, or invest in some way. But overall, Sag is getting a blessing when it comes to the second house. I'm like, well, we'll take that. I also have relationship change, and this is the 10th house. In this deck, they refer to parents, but the 10th house is about, it's actually like one of my favorite houses. It's really about, I am kind of getting the sense that someone might need caretaking in some way, or someone that you were taking care of needs less care now. But there may be a change in status taking place in some of your most intimate relationships. So with All in the Family and change, this could affect immediate relationships in your life that are significant to you. That could involve parents. Health could possibly be involved. Romantic partners. It's a time of getting together. It may also be a time of breaking up as well. I loved what came out of the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck for you guys. For the most part, Pandora's gift showed up, and she's never shown her face before in a general reading. So thanks, Sag. Collaborative dreaming. Also, the word wants to be written, number 42. You could be doing quite a bit of creative collaboration with another person right now, Sagittarius. This could be family, romantic partner. It's great for business and career. I see you guys getting involved in some kind of a collaboration that involves a dream. Be careful. This may have some pitfalls for you because I believe that Neptune is retrograding. And when Neptune retrogrades, it is the planet of dreaming. It gives us an opportunity to revisit lost dreams that we let go of. We never let Saturn lasso that Neptune energy and bring it into true fruition, or the Jupiter energy that let it expand. You may be revisiting some old dreams and feeling fueled. You may bring some other people into those dreams. But again, because we have Neptune in retrograde, I think through the end of this year into your season, make sure your dreams are actually, like, it's not fantasies, that it's actually dreams. But I think that there could be a lot of brainstorming, a lot of mood board kind of activities, great time to exchange information with others and collaborate to get towards a dream. That's good. Just make sure as you do this, you also think of a practical plan so that it doesn't just get whisked away in the Neptune retrograde. You want it to come true. Also, the word wants to be written. Pay very close attention to written communication at this time. There are things that need to be documented, written down. You may want to write down dreams together with a partner, family as well. If any of you are writers, now's the time. You may collaborate with someone. Sagittarius is a mutable sign. I have never met your equal in collaboration. You are so go with the flow. I think everyone should have a Sagittarian on their team somewhere. It's a good time to write it down. Pandora's gift is at the bottom of the deck with the Sacred Fool. Yeah, let's talk about this. Free from judgment, free to love. Some of you are about to, I think by the end of the month, you're going to make some kind of a judgment call that possibly will open your heart chakra. You do have the energy of the Sacred Fool and Pandora's gift. Watch out. Together, this can be a little tricky. I believe in the middle of the month, you're going to have to watch yourself very carefully for your decision-making process. I love the metaphors of, Pandora's gift. It's this wide-eyed curiosity. Some of you may be opening a gift. Watch out for opening a can of worms and not realizing it. Some of you are open to something new, but you are green. You will be right at the beginning. There will be a feeling of folly and lightheartedness. Lots of curiosity comes with Pandora, but also a lot of foolishness and mischievousness. Again, immediately I heard opening a can of worms. Some of you may feel at some point in the beginning of October a little bored, and this does lead to a foolishness and a mischievous. But also with it, with Pandora's gift, comes this wide-eyed curiosity. Watch out for being naive, okay? Instead, allow your piqued curiosity that Pandora brings about your life to lead you to true knowledge and to the truth. Okay, because I was like, oh, Pandora is a double-edged sword. But with the Sacred Fool right behind it, you are allowed to have new beginnings. You are allowed to be new at something. You are allowed to be wide-eyed and curious. So tap into the wide-eyed curiosity, getting in touch with the need to not be perfect at everything or not be super knowledgeable about everything. That's the true gift of Pandora. But again, she also does come with a naivety, a mischievousness that could be coming in towards you, or you could be putting that off towards other people. It's great for a learning process, though, to be foolish and mischievous and silly. You may struggle with discipline, or perhaps one of your kids or someone else will feel less disciplined. Watch out for like going down some kind of a rabbit hole. But again, I saw her and I was like, I really feel the need to mention the pitfalls. And just one more time, watch out for being foolish, unnecessarily mischievous, out of a boredom and out of a naivety. Seek truth and knowledge, because curiosity could lead to a new beginning, but you could also open up a can of worms. Interesting. Oh, I also, at the bottom of the deck, this was good. Cardinal energy. You're going to make it after all. Embrace change and new beginnings. It's up to you to manifest your dreams. Yeah, I think you're really open to new experiences. But I also, through my clarification, could see that you want success and you're going to get in touch with what really makes you happy, but actually manifesting it might be a little overwhelming for you. You can do it, Sag. I believe in you. The overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. Practice makes perfect, eh? Some of you will really be poring over the details. Some of you may feel a little distracted at work right now. It may be difficult to concentrate. I noticed she's not looking at her meal. She's holding up a candle. Watch out. She almost looks like she's about to burn her hair, and I never noticed that before. Watch out while smoking, cooking, smoking and driving. Watch out for accidentally burning yourself. God, I've never seen that before with this card. I think you have the ingredients to make something really beautiful and productive. I think there's a lot of movement in regards to what you put effort towards and the details in your life. I think you'll be very focused on what you put effort towards every day. Some of you may be cooking quite a bit. You may also be practicing a skill to a level of mastery, or you're just going to be working quite a bit. Also, some of you will be poring over details of something. Sagittarius, I'm also hearing something about chronicling your work history. Do not forget to look up at all of your accomplishments. The Eight of Pentacles often forgets to do that. Stand back and take a break. You may be working quite a bit, but the catalyst for any kind of change that you need or a challenge will be the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to have moments where you have good luck and you're going to have moments where you have bad luck. With the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes we feel like we're on top of the wheel and sometimes we feel like we're between the wheel and the road. Go with the flow. Focus on what you can control. There is a lot of change. Again, fate and destiny are really going to be on your mind. Think about the cycles you're playing out. Which ones do you want to repeat? Which ones would you like to change? It could be a month of luck and good fortune for you, but there could also be quite a few things out of control. I feel change is coming. I know it is because we ended with the Tower, but we also ended with the Nine of Cups. So I was like, what's going on with them? You guys are interesting in October. What's driving you guys every day? The Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups. What are you looking for that you cannot find, my dear ones? The Seven of Cups, he's got to make a choice. Decisions. Some of you are confused about some choices that you need to make. You could be looking for something very small, or you could be looking for something very significant right now. Some of you are just looking for the right medication to help you sleep better at night. There is anxiety for you and worry surrounding choices. When the Seven of Cups come out, my advice is always let yourself dream big, because that's connected to Neptune, and allow for that expansion. Listen to your gut, follow a hunch, but also, if you're struggling to make a decision about something, narrow it down to what you place most value on. If you're looking for a job, what's most important to you? How long it takes you to get there? How much they pay you? How much you'll work versus time with family? If you feel in a state of confusion about anyone or anything, address where the worry is coming from. Understand that worry can lead to a productivity if we decide we don't want to feel this way anymore. So there may be stress and worry surrounding a choice you need to make next. Hidden factors and deep within, the Moon of Pisces and also the Six of Pentacles. You could have a Pisces in your midst. I do have a King of Cups here. I also have quite a bit of Leo here. I have Scorpio and Gemini and fixed energy. So some of you have been feeling very emotional and confused lately. Things are not as they seem. I'm hearing in particular in significant partnerships, you're wondering if you're being breadcrumbed. Also, it's very important to get to the bottom of what you are investing in, because I'd like to see the Six of Pentacles with the Sun and the Ace of Swords, where you know where your money's going, you know where your investments are going. You may feel kind of emotional about equal give and take. I'm also hearing something about, it's hard to, they're not, I can't put it quite into words. Watch out for paying for things that you're not aware that you're paying for. Like go back and look at any auto pay stuff. I think it's going to be okay, but also some of you might be being breadcrumbed in a situation and you're not aware of it, or you know it, but it's difficult to face. There's heavy emotions surrounding giving and receiving. So it's important to have conversations with anyone where there's shared resources at this time. Yeah, a lot came through about that, but it was like too much for a general reading. I said what I think I needed to say. What you're thinking about all the time is the King of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Some of you may identify as the King of Cups, or perhaps this is a water sign in your life that you have to make a significant choice about. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, but I often like to see a king because it represents a level of mastery. You may have to make a significant, important relationship choice right now, or really, really listen to your heart chakra. There could be a choice that needs to be made again surrounding another person. You will need to make a practical choice. Watch out for making excuses. Don't let, the King of Cups has a very big heart. Best case scenario, he's incredibly emotionally mature and diplomatic. Worst case scenario, he's a doormat. So when you get to this level of mastery, those are the lessons that you're working on. You will need to make a practical choice. You might be doing two things at once, and you need to let your heart chakra guide you towards what you can put your energy towards. But a practical choice will need to be made. Listen to your heart, Sag. And again, with the King of Cups and the Moon of Pisces, there could be a lot of emotion, but also wishful thinking. I feel like the Page of Swords should be here, which is you need more information. Perhaps you got information. There's a big change coming. This could affect where you work, possibly. You might have to do two things at once. You will need to manage your time. Okay. So actions for the beginning of October, 2 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. Okay, you're definitely looking out the window right now and dreaming of happiness and success. This isn't so much an action, but more of a realization. You may look as though you're waiting for something. You may see someone outside that's looking really great, that inspires you. This is not the walk of shame, it's the walk of fame. I think that some of you right now feel as though with this 2 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles, you're getting to this place where you have to decide what your goals are, what you're passionate about. It's not just about a practical choice you have to make in life. It's also about what direction has the most growth potential for you. You want it to lead to victory and success and recognition and being proud. Again, it may involve this water sign or you really needing to listen to your heart chakra. I'm also hearing that for those of you that follow human design, if you have splenic authority or emotional authority, splenic, listen to your gut. Think about how it will impact not just you, but other people as well. And if you have emotional authority, you may need to wait 30 days or at least a few weeks to make a decision about something. Waiting for good news as well. Don't overthink it. You're worried about something. I feel like you guys are trying to choose a path that will lead you to feeling acknowledged and successful in some way. 6 of Wands is I got the girl, I got the guy, I got the job, and I have a lot to be proud of. Go with the flow, expect change, Sagittarius, but I feel like as you're moving through October, you're going to realize you have some choices to make, and it won't be easy because this 9 of Swords is here. The way you see yourself is the World and the 8 of Wands, probably a lot of online communication. Some of you see yourselves traveling with the World here, relocation possibly. The World is at your fingertips, endings that bring new beginnings. I see quite a bit of messages being sent out. You might be sending messages out on the World Wide Web. There could be quite a bit of written communication right now. And she does look happy. It could be good news. I wanted to know what was in the environment, and I felt a continuation happening here. The Page of Cups and the Lovers. Oh, this could be a true invitation to love. The Lovers is hot and steamy. It is about choices. It is about total value alignment. You may have someone in your environment that will give you some kind of an invitation that really opens your heart chakra. There is potential that this is more than a good match for you. It could be a significant partnership, or it could also be career. And I wanted to clarify it because when I get the Page of Cups and the Lovers, you could be in a long distance relationship and things may suddenly start to move quickly. I wanted to know how that would go because with the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups right next to it here, there has been some confusion and worry. I was like, clarify this a little bit more because I see a little invitation here, an emotional curiosity with the Lovers. Messages. The Three of Wands, Justice, Libra here, the Ten of Wands, and the Hermit of Virgo. I also have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Here's the Knight of Cups. Is this all a big romantic dream? But I do think it would make me happy. Okay. This could either be your energy towards a person or theirs towards you, or perhaps a mutual energy. With the Three of Wands in the world, I do see potentially a long distance romance, or potentially maybe thinking about moving or relocating for work. You're definitely feeling expansive with the Three of Wands in the world, and you definitely want to move quickly. From the environment could come quite a bit of receptivity. It's going to make you think about the future. A choice does need to be made. Or either that or you're just at a distance from a Libra. You may be thinking about a contract. You may be thinking, if any of you are thinking of relocating and working or living out of country, justice is a thing that you have to think about. That's like work visas, legalities that need to be taken care of. A choice will need to be made and justice will need to be served. But with the Ten of Wands and the Hermit and then this Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, either you or this person may really have to think about it. I think some of you are very weighed down right now. I think that you are kind of itching for a new beginning. But when I get Justice and the Hermit and the Four of Cups, I think you've had about all you can take in a certain situation, but you really feel like you need to do a lot of soul searching and emotional reevaluation before you take a step forward. There's going to be quite a bit of communication, but I don't know how much action is going to happen between yourself and this person or scenario. Okay. And I felt like for some of you, this is, if it's romantic, the Page of Cups and the Lovers certainly indicates it could be. And I did see the Ace of Cups. Of course, again, it could be career and it could have to do with a child as well with the Page of Cups. I wanted to know a little bit more about the scenario. They asked me to use the Untold Truth of the Heart Oracle deck. I got heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter, and one day. Someday, somewhere, another time, and yet hoping, waiting, hoping, expecting. Okay. Some of you may feel as though you're receiving mixed signals about something that you could potentially come into alignment with. There is a hopefulness coming off of you or someone else, this other situation or person, but timing may not be right between you guys. Watch out for sending mixed signals. If you receive mixed signals, let Pandora help you be more curious and get to the facts. Because this Two of Pentacles may indicate a heart fog. Like, I don't really know what's going on here. How long are these cycles going to play out? There may be somewhat of a delay, and yet there is still hope. Okay, this could be romantic, significant, career, business, possibly relocation. Make sure someone or something is in true alignment with your morals and values, and there can truly be consistent love and harmony, Sagittarius, before it speeds up. Because I think a part of you wants it to. You guys often like to move fast. If you have any significant Mercury placements, yeah. Whatever happens here is going to make you think, but it's also going to give you a rush of energy. Because the way you're going to be feeling is the Knight of Swords and the Sun. Some of you may buy a new bicycle or a motorcycle. You may be going very fast and you may be doing so in the sun. There could be very good weather for you. After a storm, there will be the sun, especially for those of you that live in a part of the world that has been affected by Hurricane Ian, I think it is. I do think you feel the need to move very quickly. I think that you feel impulsive. I think that you feel as though you may have to, like, carpe diem, today's the day. Some of you may have an uptick in physical energy and prowess as well. Even if the Knight of Swords feels out of its depth or out of its league, it will go for it. He's going to get on that bike and he's going to go. He's chasing that hawk. He's chasing a dream. And you will feel very happy. I do think that there will be times in the beginning of the month where you really feel connected to your inner child. Again, Leo is wonderful and happy and optimistic. Watch out for one of Sagittarius's shadow traits. It's not who you were all the time, of course, just a shadow trait. It's just expecting everything will work out fine and kind of ignoring the details. It's great that you're feeling like you can go for it and you feel happy, but don't rush and don't be foolish. I feel like there's this inner child in you that's coming out to play. You will feel really good. You will want to move quickly. Like, okay, some of you are going to get some really good news or important news. It's going to make you feel fueled and filled with optimism, and you're going to want to move quickly. It may surround this offer coming in, but don't forget that you do have to think about it for a bit. Some of you just feel like, screw it, I'm just going to go for it. Again, make sure you're not doing anything foolish or reckless. But you got to do what you got to do, right? Like seize a moment. You may feel like a good time that you're going to seize a moment right now. I'm also seeing quite a bit of top down, running, cycling. Yeah. Outdoors. Final outcome was the Nine of Cups and the Tower with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck and a star. And the star, Sagittarius, a wish could come true for you guys middle to end of October. An Aquarius may want to have some kind of a breakthrough with you. I also see scorpionic energy here. Some of you may hear from an old friend. Some of you may visit an old dream. I feel like there's potential for some sudden, even shocking moments of clarity for you. That I think it's really about getting in touch with what makes your heart sing and makes you happy. You could receive some good news, but I think it's more about like your inner knowing. I feel like you guys are really going to finally get in touch with, quite out of nowhere, what you want and what makes you happy. But you will need to figure out how to get there. With the sudden awakening and realization that rocks your world, I was like, okay, I think they're getting in touch with what makes them happy. Getting there. Watch out for high highs and low lows, because I have the sun and the moon here with the Tower and the wheel. Lots could change, changing your destiny. But I clarified this with the Magician. That's Aries, Virgo, or Gemini, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So, and with this need to emotionally reevaluate, and with this Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but then the Nine of Cups, it's like, this really makes me happy. Watch out for making major life plans based on one momentary piece of good news or momentary piece of happiness. I think it's still the right thing because it may really affect relationships and family, maybe a place for you to have earning potential. It's going to make you want to pick up your magic wand and explore a lot of options, but at the same time, it's going to bring in stress too. So it's like you're given these sudden moments and downloads and opportunities, but with those happy moments that lead you to want to be impulsive and take action and hit the eject button and blow everything apart and like, yes, this is the direction I want to go. It's also going to lead you to a place where then it's like a ball starts rolling. The Wheel of Fortune does have a snowball effect. And then it'll be like, okay, now that this has happened, or I've realized this and I feel this way and I'm seeing the success, I got to make this decision. I got to check in with my feelings. And then I have to manifest something. I have more choices now in front of me. You've created more opportunity for yourself. And yet it's stressful. It's like you guys finally figure out like what you want to be when you grow up, and then you realize you have to take some steps and make some choices to get there. And you're like, no, why isn't it easy? It just isn't. Life on planet Earth is not easy, but it's a wild ride and it's a lot of fun. Believe in yourself, Sagittarius. But the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups twice address the worry. Also watch out for it's like something may be making you really happy, but you're not 100% sure you trust it. You may even be concerned that you're being manipulated here and there, just a touch. It could possibly be successful, but some things do need to play out. So again, watch for things moving quickly. But you have good luck in a lot of other ways. I mean, embrace change and new beginnings. You can manifest a dream. I think that you do have an opportunity for something new that makes you happy, and it will be very sudden. But with it, you're going to have to embrace the change, and that's going to be difficult. Sagittarius likes growth. They don't always like change. Maybe you got a little bit of Virgo in your chart, or actually Taurus. Maybe you got a little bit of Taurus in your chart. So big changes possibly. Just work on figuring out how to get there, because I do think some things could develop and move quickly. I don't know. I think there may be a delay with a specific kind of partnership, though. Give yourself and this person or this situation opportunity to make the right choice. Yeah. All right, Sag, that's the beginning of October. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. And I'll